All right, we've got some market sentiment weakness due to OpenAI news not making enough profit. So I'm looking at AMD and Nvidia for the opening downside. Rest, I'm looking for break and retest out of the range. Wow, these contracts opening are very expensive on AMD. AMD is bouncing pre-market low. Tesla's bouncing pre-market low. I like Meta if we can break and retest previous day low and pre-market low. Palantir is very weak. I'm gonna stay away from Palantir just because it has this fat sell-off candle and then choppy price action. Nvidia looks the weakest. See, look at that Palantir bouncing already. Meta with an aggressive pre-market low bounce. So look at that, Palantir with a strong buying wick again. It always be doing that. Nvidia with an aggressive bounce. Pre-market sell-off could have been overreaction. I think I have too many short bias for short breakout. The issue with that, if I'm going to play opening breakouts, I'm not going to be able to look for these bounce setups. Two strategies I might have to focus on is just bounce and break and retest. It's hard to mix in three strategies: breakout, break and retest, and bounce. Because if I'm looking for breakouts, it's always going to be conflicting of bounce setups. Heavy news day tomorrow with FOMC and a bunch of earnings calls, so gonna be extra patient today and tomorrow. do have a setup for test a pre-market high break and retest. Just don't see a lot of buyers stepping in yet. Also, I missed it. Entry was down here. Missed trade, Tesla break and retest pre-market high. Was afraid it was going to reject here, that's why. Kind of just trust my setup. Oh, good hold off. Didn't see buyers hitting the tape. That's why I was afraid of a rejection. AMD with a strong pre-market low bounce. QQQ looks like it wants to break out of its opening print. Same with SPY. Oh, Tesla is holding its pre-market high. I'm just seeing more sellers hit the tape though on Tesla. But the price does not appear to be showing that. Meta with a strong bounce on previous day low and pre-market low as well. Nvidia is the only one really showing strength. It's breaking out of its high of day. Tesla rejecting. Strong rejection of previous day close. It's attempting to bounce VWAP. QQQ appears to be doing a break and retest setup of its opening print. Yeah, QQQ, a strong move. AMD and Nvidia is still going strong. Recovering. And look at that. It's pushing QQQ. Can't chase QQQ. Should have taken it here when I said I was going when I saw a retest opportunity of opening print. Aggressive, aggressive buying candle. I like Tesla here if we can get a strong candle close above pre-market high. lot of selling pressure on Tesla right there. A lot of sellers hit the tape. Yeah, I'm not really liking Tesla to the upside. Not seeing a lot of buying pressure. We got SPY rejecting previous week high, previous day low. Palantir is breaking out of its range. If we can get a retest, I'd like it. I like Palantir. I just need a retest of its previous market high or pre-market high and previous day close. Lots of sellers on Palantir. Now price is showing bullish on Tesla. QQQ was the move. This is heavy volume. Volume picked up on this candle, Palantir. 400,000 volume in the second 5 minute, 382 in the third 5 minute. This one here is 700,000. If we can have buyers step in on this next 5 minute opening candle on Palantir, I'd take it. Alright, I'm entering. Palantir, break and retest, set up pre-market high and previous day close. We need to push past this previous point of control and take out the high of day. It doesn't look like it wants to. Wow, aggressive selling now. I didn't enter with enough aggressive buyers hitting the tape. Should have read the tape better. Now you got a bunch of sellers coming in. That's a big buying block right there, 2,500 lots. Need to see more of that. Oh, we've got point of control right at previous day close, and we're right below it. We need to break above point of control. New point of control, downtrend. Doesn't look like we're going to hold it. Aggressive selling pressure. Market's pulling back as well, that's why. That's frustrating. Wow. I have peak entries for rejections pretty much. Yep, stopped out. Did not set up for break and retest. I shouldn't have taken that retest because look at this weak this selling wick right here. That's frustrating. I think break and retest are really only good if we can break out of this range. Now Palantir wants to bounce. Tesla's holding this. It's holding pre-market high. Does not want to sell through. I'm gonna take Tesla here with this push up. Come on. Where are the buyers, man? There we go. There's some. I'm gonna take Tesla longs here. Holding this pre-market high retest area. Just need to break back above high of day. Take out previous day high. We are struggling here. We need to push past high of day. Almost there. Just keeps rejecting high of day. Need that blow off top. Does have a new higher point of control. We need to close above previous day close. Taking my first trim. 15% on Tesla. Gonna put stops at break even. Stops are at break even. Needs to push or else I'm gonna get stopped out. That's frustrating. It needs a strong push past previous day high. If we don't, it's gonna reject. I'm gonna get stopped out. Look at all those sell orders. Need aggressive buyers to step in here. Gonna take just another trim here just because we are at previous day high. I'm afraid it's gonna reject. Keeping stops at break even. Half my position is gone. That's frustrating. Rejecting previous day high. I might get stopped out this time. Needs a break above previous day high. I see buyers coming in. Now I see sellers. Gonna take another trim here at 30%. Stops are still at break even. Gonna have tighter stop loss trails here just to ensure that I'm green on the day. So if it comes back below this candle, I'll be stopped out. We're above previous day high. If we can hold above this, I would like to give this trade some room to breathe. I just want to protect my capital for the day, make up for my first loss. Even if it's just a tiny green, it's better than a losing day. I need to hold above previous day high. I got my stop loss at 570, so I might get stopped out here. Yep, stopped out. Well, overall happy that I recovered from the first trade. Sucks that these good winners are eating into my losing trades. I only got trimmed a little bit more aggressively just because of that first trade, but didn't get that much movement on Tesla. Could have kept my stops at break even, but again, I want to protect the capital. Live to fight another day. Going to wrap up today's session. Took a loss on attempted break and retest on Palantir. Previous day closed pre-market high. That should have been invalid. Didn't see a lot of buy orders hitting the tape. We also had the strong selling wick here. And we're in the middle of this range. Break and retest would only really be good on something like Tesla here with the previous day high break and retest. Um, Big setups that I potentially missed was you got a big NVIDIA bounce here pre-market low. And then AMD, you had a pre-market low bounce as well. Same with Meta, pre-market low and previous day low bounce and market open. I think going forward, I'm not going to look for short breakouts anymore, or even long breakouts. Really looking for bounce rejects and break and retest setup. The bounce setups and breakout setups, they conflict each other. So, um, and breakouts I don't really like as much just because of the fill I get if I'm taking market open breakouts, and I get stopped out because there ends up being a pullback anyways, or I lose out the opportunity cost of these bounce plays overall. And then Tesla took a choppy, ugly break and retest out of pre-market high. We were just consolidating here. We weren't flushing. So that's why I took my entry right around here. And then trailed my stops a bit tighter. If I left my stops at break even, I could still potentially be in this trade. But almost an hour in the market open, seeing sell orders hit the tape. Um, yeah, not happy I've just protected the L from the day. But gonna wrap it up. Focus the rest of the week on bounce setups and break and retests. And then today's profits. Um, that was yesterday's profits. Today's profits, 300 bucks. Better than being down 800. Or if I took a full loss day, it would have been around 1500 to 2000. So I'll take that.